Finally, someone who thinks about these things the same way I do. Everybody's asking, well, the six-string violin, that's like a violin, a viola, and a cello, right? And I'm like, that's like within a half a step of a guitar is what I'm thinking. But no, so the six-string violin gets you within a fourth of the bottom note of a cello. It gets you within a half a step of the bottom note of a guitar. So the high E string on a violin is an octave above the high E string on a guitar, which is that note. You go down 2 octaves to the low E string on a guitar. Well, this is an F, which gets me almost all the way there. If I need the full range of a guitar, I have 2 options. I could go to a 7-string violin, which there's my F. That gets me the E, but I've got a whole lot more. I've actually got more here than a 7-string guitar does. That seems a lot. To add one more whole string for a half step seems like a lot. We could do what Dr. Bontrager does, which is a drop tuning. We still have E, A, D, G, like the violin strings, but then instead of this being a C and an F, I drop them to B and E. So I've got a high E and then a low E. I'm not as smart as Chuck. Retuning the instrument would scramble my brain. I can't handle it. What I do is here's my low F. If I need an E, I just invert it.